I built this channel and this whole brand around being this man's wife and trying to teach other women how to attract good men and provider men and all these different things. I didn't realize that the person I married was actually going to be my biggest nightmare.
This is a heavy and deeply important topic to cover. It highlights the dangerous blind spot in lifestyle movements that prioritize financial security over personal autonomy. Hi besties, welcome back. Today's topic is incredibly sensitive. We will be discussing sexual assault and child abuse. If these topics trigger you in any way, please do not watch this video. Your mental health comes first. Do you remember Isis Morales? Known online as the new trophy wife, she was a rising star in the leveling up space. She specialized in hypergamy, the art of dating and marrying up. She had the podcast, the courses, and what looked like the ultimate soft life.
Hello, trophies. Welcome to the Trophy Wife podcast. I am so excited to have you here. We are going to be talking about dating, relationships, hypergamy, how to find men with money, how to improve your marriage if you're already married, motherhood, beauty, all things women, and navigating this world as a feminine woman.
But in late 2024, the gold plating fell off, revealing a nightmare that serves as a massive warning. Isis's story began with a narrative many found inspiring. She was a former teen mom who beat the odds, and she used her platform to show women how to level up from a working-class life to a life of pure luxury.
Hey ladies, welcome back to the new Trophy Wife. Today I'm going to be sharing my story with you guys about how I went from being a single mom to a spoiled housewife in less than 1 year. And you can too. So, I had my first child when I was 17 years old. I intentionally got pregnant with my boyfriend at the time and basically turned into a child raising a child. A few years later, had my second child. So after having two children and being a single mom, I think that my self-esteem was definitely low. I didn't know that at the time, but if I think back about the kind of men that I was choosing, it definitely was a reflection of my lower self-esteem. I think that growing up, I was not taught the kind of men that I should be looking to attract and be in a relationship with. My mom drilled into me, oh, go with the man that's going to be the best breeder. And I think society drilled into me to go after the thug, the street dude, the swag type dude, or whatever you want to call it. But neither one of those was the best approach to going about dating and attracting a husband. So after having my second child, I was working hard. I was making really good money. I think I was making about maybe $90K at the time, which for me as a 24-year-old woman was good. I thought I was doing good. I had my own plates. I owned my car. I was very self-sufficient, all about the mindset of, oh, I can do it by myself. I don't need a man, as so many of us modern women say. You know, I can do it all by myself. And I soon realized after one Christmas of it just being me and my two boys that I wanted a family.
She was a dedicated follower of the Sprinkle Sprinkle lady, Shara7. For those who don't know, this movement encourages women to date exclusively for financial gain. The philosophy is simple. Don't work, focus on your looks, and find a provider who will sprinkle his wealth on you.
Learning quickly that everything that glitters is not gold, I happened to come across Shara7 on YouTube, and she completely changed my life. And she basically taught me what a high value man is and what to look for when trying to find a husband.
She met a wealthy man on a dating site, and it was a whirlwind. We're talking a 2-week timeline. She met him, he presented as a wealthy, successful provider, and within 14 days, she had proposed to him and they were married.
Right, so we started entertaining the idea of getting married, like, immediately. And I, didn't want to get my hopes up, so I just said that, he's saying all these things, but I'm going to see what action that he takes. And so I had just got paid, and I was like, okay, we seem like we're really talking about seriously entertaining the idea of getting married. So I'm going to go and get the wedding ring. We were talking about getting married like the next week, and he was out of town in Colorado, so we hadn't seen each other. This is all talk over phone, over FaceTime. So I went and got his ring. I think I paid like $300 for it. It wasn't like a super flashy ring like the one he has now, which is completely a lot better. But I went and got his ring, and the next time we talked on FaceTime, I was like, I did something. And he was like, what did you do? I was like, I got your wedding ring. So he was like, no, you didn't. Show me. So I showed him. I was like, yeah, I actually did it. I don't know if you were really being serious, but, we're talking about getting married.
She didn't just quit her job, she burned the bridge, fully embracing the soft life doctrine that says a woman shouldn't have to work if she has a high-value man. For years, Isis sold courses on how to do exactly what she did. She told women to prioritize a man's wallet, to look the part, and to secure the bag. Got married, and immediately began teaching other women how to do the same.
Go trophy. And the difference between a Barbie doll and a Bratz doll is Barbie is giving wife and Bratz is giving not a wife. Trophies. Go trophies.
We're leveling up. We can't just level up and leave our children and our family behind.
So after we attract, the second thing is the chase. So this is not the little leagues. This is the big leagues. We are coming after the providers, and that is no easy feat, at least to keep them.
In a world where the cost of living is skyrocketing and recession rumors are constant, this looks like an escape hatch for working-class women. Isis sold that dream. She didn't just live it. She monetized it through the Trophy Wife podcast, coaching women to trade their independence for a life of luxury. But the luxury was a facade. In late 2024, Isis wiped her entire YouTube channel. Every tutorial on how to get a rich man was deleted. In their place, she left one single chilling video titled, "I Married a Monster." She revealed that the man she had touted as the ultimate prize was actually a predator. That while she was posting about her perfect provider husband, he was allegedly sexually abusing her, and, most horrifyingly, her children. She described a shocking story of projection and deception. The man she presented as the ultimate prize was, in reality, a predator. The most horrifying detail? She didn't find out through a text or a rumor. She reportedly caught him in the act of abusing her daughter while she was changing the child's diaper. Imagine the trauma.
6 weeks ago, I was changing my daughter, my 4-year-old daughter, and I noticed that when I changed her, she was red and very sensitive, and immediately, my first thought was, did someone touch her? I asked her, I said, baby, did somebody touch you? And she ended up saying it was Daddy. I felt like my world ended on that day.
She had to move with terrifying speed to get her children out of that environment.
And I just instantly started trying to think of how I could get my kids out of the house. Because I knew if I confronted him or asked him about it, that he would just lie. And that he would probably just continue to keep doing stuff to her, but just become more covert or more sneaky or whatever. As soon as he got home, I told him that I was gonna go Halloween shopping with my sister because I just needed an excuse to get out of the house with all the kids. At a hospital where they were able to evaluate my daughters. It ended up coming out that he had actually been touching both of my daughters.
But because she had no independent career left, she had to turn to the very community she coached to raise funds for her escape and legal fees. Here's where the internet got dark. Instead of just offering support, a lot of people started judging her. They pointed to the red flags. They said, "How do you marry someone in 2 weeks? You didn't vet him. You only vetted his bank account. You were so blinded by the money you missed the monster." While it's true that a 2-week marriage is a massive risk, we have to be careful with victim blaming. Predators like this are professionals. They know exactly how to love bomb and how to use money to create a sense of safety and obligation. They use the provider mask to hide their true nature. It's a chilling reminder. Abusers come from every background. Money does not equal safety. Sometimes, it's just a more expensive cage. The danger of the soft life trap. We have to talk about the danger of this dating advice. The sprinkle lifestyle encourages women to move fast, to be financially dependent, and to ignore everything except the provision. When you have no job and no independent income, leaving a monster becomes a life or death mission. When you preach that a woman's power comes only from her husband's wallet, you are preaching vulnerability.
My advice for women in their 20s, marry a rich man.
Like, yeah, I want a rich man. Like, I want my husband to be rich.
My mom said to me, "You know, sweetheart, one day you should settle down and marry a rich man."
Ladies, if you want a rich husband, you must change your natural habitat.
Marry up, marry with money, marry providers.
That's it. Keep the peace and keep getting your money. Don't be over emotional. Marry for money. This is not a relationship channel. Let me repeat. This is a get your money channel.
Advice that tells women to quit your job, don't have your own money, or rely entirely on a man is a recipe for disaster. It creates a power imbalance where, if things go wrong, if he becomes abusive, or in this case, a monster, the woman has no resources to escape. But a wealthy abuser has more tools to keep you trapped. They have the lawyers, the NDAs, and the financial leash. Isis Morales is now rebuilding from scratch. She went from teaching women how to find these men to warning women how to survive them. It's a heartbreaking lesson that leveling up shouldn't mean giving up your autonomy. True high value isn't the size of a man's bank account. It's your ability to walk away from anyone who threatens your safety or your children's safety. Please stay safe out there. Do your research, keep your own exit fund, and never let a lifestyle aesthetic blind you to a person's character. What do you guys think about the sprinkle sprinkle movement after seeing stories like this? Let's talk, respectfully, in the comments. I'll see you in the next one. Love you, bye.
No, my mother said, Cheryl, when you get older, I wish you'd hurry to get older so that you would settle down and marry a rich man. And I said, Mom, I am a rich man. You know, it's like I don't have to marry one.